And yeah, that's right. Come on, get ready and clap your hands. Hey, boys like and girls. That. Stand just up. Like that. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. Come on. It's time for Skeet Jones. Yeah, and the puppet. And that is all. Come on with Skeet. We can be free. A place to learn, a place to grow. You can just let go. Let's have a ball. And that is all. I just want you to come and go with Skeet to a place of peace where everybody can turn their dreams into reality. There's no better place to be than with Skeet Jones, yeah. Come on, let's do it. Oh, Skeet, you are just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. And that's why I love hanging with you. So come on, everybody. We hanging with Skeet Jones, Positive Nation TV. Come on.
Hey, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in. I'm Skeet Jones, and this is the Magical Puppet Playhouse on Positive Nation TV. What's up, boys and girls? What's up? It's your boy, Skeet Jones of the Magical Puppet Playhouse and the Positive Nation Pop Band. Thank you, Grandma, Grandpa, boys and girls, mom and dad, community, statesmen, whatever. Thank you for joining the Magical Puppet Playhouse. I'm just so happy and delighted to be here to share another awesome production. I believe this is episode 19. Is that right, producer? Yes, it is episode 19, Skeet. Awesome. Man, I got an awesome producer, Jerry Voice. Thank you, Jerry Voice, a.k.a. the Batman, Charm City, he called himself, Jerry Voice Live. Well, anyway, just thinking about him, I want to give a quick shout-out to all of my underwriters that make this show possible. Well, for those guys, Skeet won't have no music. First, I want to shout out to Sky. That's right, from MVP Sky, Music Video Profiles Countdown Top 10. Also to Derek Spears of Derek Spears Books.com, and also to Tough Stuff Production with boy Harvey, my main man, Harvey Morris. That's right, we appreciate you guys helping us with our music selection, and it wasn't for you guys, Skeet, when I had no music, no band. That's right, me and Coy and PJ be trying to wing it ourselves. That's right. But anyway, we got another great show. We got some awesome storytellers as usual. I hope you guys enjoy it. I just love when people read to me, and I know you guys enjoying it. I can tell by the emails and the amount of hits that's coming out to my website, skeetjones.tv. That's right. You come on out there, you catch all of our music videos that's being produced and sang and all that good stuff all year long, all 24/7. You don't just have to wait for this to come on cable. And also the good news is this is Skeet's second season. That's right. We go up to episode 10, so we're up to episode 19. So we actually in season 2, about to finish up, going to season 3. But we appreciate you guys, man. This has been an awesome experience for Skeet. He just been so blessed, and I thank you guys. But anyway, let me not hold up the show. Stay tuned for a phenomenal show as usual. You guys are going to have an amazing time. Don't forget to make sure you got on your clean socks and your dancing shoes, because we're going to be throwing down. All right? And again, thank you, everybody. Thank you to my underwriters and all our viewers. And don't forget to check me out at skeetjones.tv or social media. Take care, everybody, and enjoy the show. I'm Skeet Jones of the Magical Puppet Playhouse on Positive Nation and Positive Nation Pop Band. That's right, on Positive Power Studios. Peace out, y'all. Enjoy the show.
came of the monkey, 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 monkey. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, we know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, we know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, we know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, we know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes, we know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, we know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Hi, this is Pastor Hunter back again to continue reading Sister Girl and the Annoying Sonny Boy. We had a great time together when we were reading our book, and one of the things that we found out was Sister Girl is thinking she's going to get this big job that her daddy hands out to all of the kids. Will she get the job? Won't she get the job? Let's keep reading Sister Girl and the Annoying Sonny Boy. Our restaurant is filled with round tables with neatly pressed white tablecloths on each table. Father stopped his paperwork and told us to sit down. He moved to the middle of the room like he was going to make a speech. He was smiling ear to ear. I wasn't as mad anymore because I just knew Father was going to make me the checker for the restaurant. The room began to buzz with all our voices. We all were squirming in our chairs as we talked to one another. Gary and George were running up and down the aisles, touching each table. Father stopped smiling and yelled, "Hey, everybody, quiet down. George and Gary, sit down right now. I have a big announcement." His face was twisted up because we were being so loud. The room got really quiet and everybody was focused on Father. A family meeting is always something big. The last family meeting we had was when Mother and Father told us Pee-wee was coming. I hope they are not having another baby. I love all my family, but I don't need another sister. Father broke the silence and said, "Well, it's official. Kinfolk is going to be closed for a couple of weeks." Everybody yelled, "All right, cool, yes." Father waved his hands for us to quiet down. He said, "I want to give the family time to heal. However, I also wanted to let you know Sonny Boy is a part of this family. I do not want anybody giving him a hard time. Father paused and looked at me like I was going to be the one causing a problem. Then he said, also, I am going to let Sonny Boy be the checker. My mouth dropped. And I blurted out, are you serious? This is my job. Jim snickered. Sonny Boy gave a tiny grin. I just sat there. Gave them both an evil glare and pushed back in my chair with my arms folded tight. I squished my face so tight because I felt like this is not right. Chapter 6. What is the world coming to? I mean, really. Our restaurant is closed, and when it does open back up, Sonny Boy gets to be the checker. He may think he's going to boss me around, but I have news for him. I am not having it. Even though I was mad about Father's choice, it has been really quiet around the restaurant and the house. Our family and friends are not over to our house every single day. So then all the big meals are over until the restaurant reopens. Mother seems to be getting a little better. Everything is getting back to normal, except Sonny Boy. He still seems to be in a daze. He knew I wanted the checker job. On any other time, if he figured out he got something I wanted, he would tease me until I screamed. However, he didn't mess with me, not even once. I know I complain all the time about how annoying he is and how annoying his ways are, but I would at least like for him to show me some signs of life. He just sits around doing nothing. No smart remarks, no chilling grin, no plucks, pokes, or pushes. He is, well, I'm almost afraid to say it, boring. Since the restaurant is closed, everybody has a little more free time to do whatever. Father has already started to focus on the big grand reopening of the restaurant. See, Father is more like the business manager of kinfolk, and he doesn't cook too much or too good. So since Mother and Uncle Jack have been taking it easy, we have not been eating like we usually eat. Nobody complains except Jim. I think the restaurant being closed has upset him the most. I'm dying, Jim moaned. I'm dying for food. He held his belly and rolled over in the grass. Jim, you are not dying. Plus, we already ate. Jim turned and looked at me with squinty eyes and said, Sister girl, red beans and rice is hardly a meal. And plus, Father thinks red beans and rice goes with everything. Eggs, bologna, even cake. I can't take it. I want some meatloaf, cornbread, cabbage, greens, chest pies, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes. Oh, I'm so hungry. I need to eat. I'm dying for real food over here. Jim rolled back over onto his back under the big tree in front of the yard and blankly stared into the sky. I laid beside him, smacking stickers in my sticker book. I said, why don't you just quit complaining right now? You know you're not dying. If you didn't eat up everything in sight, you probably wouldn't feel so hungry. Plus, if anybody is dying, it's me. I can't believe Father gave my checker job to Sonny Boy. Do you know how he is going to torture me when we reopen? Ugh! Jim rolled over and moaned again and said, I'm so hungry. I turned away from my sticker book, looked up and said, Jim, are you even listening to me? I can't be listening to you and dying of starvation at the same time, Jim said. Well, if it makes you feel better, I also overheard Father say he is going to be reopening the restaurant soon. So you don't have too much longer to starve, I said. Jim sat up straight with a huge, goofy smile. The excitement made his eyebrows rise as high as his forehead. He smiled and said, are you for real, sister girl? Did he really say that? I rolled my eyes while turning to Jim to say, no, for fake. Yes, for real. And when Kinfolk reopens, my life is over because Sonny Boy will be the checker. I threw myself down on the sticker book and moaned like I was in pain. Jim smiled, threw up the victory arms and shouted, thank you, Jesus! No more red beans and rice! He jumped up on his feet and poked his head out and back and forth and left to right. He tucked his hands under his armpits, walking around singing, we gonna eat, we gonna eat, we gonna eat. He looked like the peacocks that strut around the zoo. I giggled at him for 1 second, and then I huffed and puffed my face like a blowfish. I reached up and scratched my head so hard that my hair wiggled loose from my ponytails. I said, did you hear? One thing, I said. Jim stopped his victory dance and looked down on me and warned, sister girl, don't go there. I looked up from my sticker book and said, go where? Every time you get mad at stuff, you puff your face like a fish. Then you start scratching your head, getting your hair all messed up. Sonny Boy is still hurting from his mother. He don't care about you or your precious little checker job. All he has been doing is sitting around moping. I'm surprised you didn't even notice. Yesterday when everybody was playing, he just sat on the porch. He wasn't even smiling. I wish I knew what to say to him, Jim said as he laid back in the grass and rolled back over on his belly. I laid my sticker book to the side of me and laid back down next to Jim under the big tree and said, well, I guess you are right. He usually laughs and everything. That gets on my nerves, but when he found out I wanted that checker job, he didn't even laugh once. Maybe he doesn't want to prank anymore. Maybe he's all pranked out. What do you think? Jim shrugged his shoulders to my question as we sat on the ground under the big tree. What is going to happen next? Is Sonny Boy all pranked out? Or is he going to start his pranks again? Well, we will see on the next time when we're together to read Sister Girl and the Annoying Sonny Boy. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. Meet me here again next week and we'll read a little bit further. Be great at your reading because great readers make great leaders. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Frezon. I'm the author of this book, The Dog in the Dentist Chair, and Other True Stories of Animals Who Help, Comfort, and Love Kids. I'm here today with my friends Ernest and Pete. Ernest is a certified therapy dog, and Pete is a therapy dog in training. And they helped inspire me to write this book because I saw how they made so many kids happy, brought a smile to their faces. So in this book, you'll meet a lot of therapy dogs, but you'll also meet a lot of other different kinds of animals. You might just be surprised. This chapter is about two unusual rats, Oliver and Blue. Oliver is a Dumbo fancy rat, 1.5 years old. His favorite color is silver, and he weighs about 1 pound. His favorite food is watermelon. His favorite toy is a cardboard box, and he lives in Georgia. Blue is also a Dumbo fancy rat. She's 1 year old. She's sort of a bluish color. She weighs 11 ounces. Her favorite food is Cheerios. Her favorite playmate is her sister's, and she lives in New York. Most kids like a dog, and many like a cat, or even a bunny, but a rat? Some children think rats are bad. They may have read a book about a mean rat, or seen a movie about a scary rat. But some rats are therapy animals. These special little critters show people that rats are not mean or scary. They can be cute and friendly. Oliver and Blue are two rats that live in different states with different people, but they both do the same things to help kids. Oliver lives in Georgia with Abby. He is silvery white and as big as a baked potato. He has round ears, whiskers, and a long pink tail. Abby takes him to visit kids all over, including Vacation Bible School at churches. At first, the boys and girls aren't sure what to make of him. Is he a hamster, a mouse, a ferret, they ask? Sometimes they're unhappy when Abby says he's a rat. Many kids think rats are dirty, but that isn't true. Before an event, Abby clips Oliver's nails and gives him a nice bath. She scrubs his tail and makes sure he is squeaky clean. Abby wants everyone to know that rats are clean, friendly, and intelligent. Does he like cheese, the kids ask? Abby says he prefers peas, corn, and fruit. Oliver especially likes to visit during holidays. Holidays are fun, but they can be stressful too. Everyone is busy. Children are expected to be extra good. Visiting with a therapy animal such as Oliver can help kids feel more relaxed. Oliver travels to events in a basket. On holidays, Abby decorates Oliver's basket. At Christmas, it is red with silver jingle bells. On Easter, it looks like an Easter basket with fake grass and colorful plastic eggs. On St. Patrick's Day, Oliver's basket is green with shamrocks. Abby carries him in the basket, and they march in the St. Patrick's Day parade. One Halloween, Oliver and Abby handed out candy at Trunk or Treat. This is an event like Trick or Treat held at her church. Abby dressed up like a character from a Disney movie. She wore a white coat and a tall white chef's hat. There's also a rat in the movie. Oliver didn't even have to wear a costume. Would you like to meet Oliver? Abby asked a boy as she tossed some candy in his bag. He frowned because he was blind and couldn't see Oliver. His mother helped him put his hand on the rat. As soon as he felt Oliver, his face lit up with a big, wide grin. Blue is another therapy rat. She lives in New York with Barb. Blue is bluish-gray with a white streak on her head, white paws, and a white belly. She is about 7 inches long, not counting her long tail. Barb takes Blue to libraries. Her favorite activity is the summer reading program. Dogs, cats, pigs, and other animals read with kids, so why not rats? Blue likes to sit on the library table and listen to kids read books too. Barb sometimes carries Blue tucked inside her sweatshirt. Nobody knows she's there. When Barb reaches in and pulls out a rat, some of the kids squeal with surprise. Let's be very quiet, Barb says. Can you show me how you move nice and slow? She explains that rats might get frightened by loud noises and quick movements. She teaches kids how to make Blue comfortable. Sometimes she holds Blue on her lap and the kids gather around. Sometimes the boys and girls sit around a table. Barb places Blue on a towel. Blue is trained not to jump off the table. You can pat her if you would like, she says. I didn't know we could pat a rat, one girl says. Barb explains that when you see a dog you don't know, you should ask before you pat it. The same is true for rats. This is my pet, and I've given you permission to touch it. If you see a rat running around outside, it is wild and not a pet. Don't touch it. Some kids use 2 fingers to gently pat Blue. Her whiskers tickle, they say. Blue hides behind Barb's arm, then she pops out. Peekaboo! One boy makes Blue a car out of building bricks. Blue climbs up on the little car and tries it out. Blue likes climbing, but she likes making friends best. Great blessings belong to those who are humble. Matthew chapter 5, verse 5. So that's just one of the stories in The Dog in the Dentist Chair. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to read more stories like this, you can find The Dog in the Dentist Chair and other true stories of animals who help, comfort, and love kids by Peggy Frezon at your local bookstore and Amazon.com.
We went to the animal fair. The birds and the bees were there. By the light of the moon, the big baboon was combing his auburn hair. The monkey fell out of his bunk, slid down the elephant's trunk. The elephant's knees fell down on his knees, and what became of the monkey, 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 monkey?
We can be free, a place to learn, a place to grow. You can just let go. Let's have a ball, and that is all. I just want you to come and go with Skeet to a place of peace where everybody can turn their dreams into reality. There's no